Back to the scene of the crime. Softball championship on my mind. Gatorville hosting a rematch of last year's thrilling contest where it took these Lowell Cardinals extra innings to pull off a one-run victory, and they are looking for the same outcome this year over these Buccaneers of the Balboa variety, attempting to navigate tricky waters and bring that trophy back home to the ship. Buccaneer Cardinal softball is fast becoming one of the most riveting rivalries in the city of San Francisco. You can see they understand the nuances of the game simply in the way they approach it, a direct reflection of their coaching. Put that together with their pure athleticism and you've got top-notch high school softball at its best. They split their regular season games, and now we find ourselves here. One place, one time, one dream, and two badass teams. Now that you know the story, let's get to the glory. Here we go. The highlight reel with the real San Francisco. In the beginning, there was inning number 1. Kimura Tehiotui hits it on the button but gets nothing to show for it. Asia Serif snags it and bags it. Everything fast, check the box fast, pitch fast, bat speed fast, reflexes of the defender fast, even the runner, line drive, first step back so as not to get doubled up. Kira Lacayo has an arm that's lively. She throws the riser and the riser is rising. Let's take a little deeper dive into this thing if you will indulge me for a moment. You might think pitching is just a person's arm, but it ain't. She puts every fiber of her entire being behind the pitch. Off the hand, the batter reads it at knee high. Next thing you know, it's defying gravity. Batter commits, but now it's nearly an impossible ball to hit. And in the early going, Lowell was going nowhere, as Kira had a variety of arrows in her quiver. She utilized them all to the most positive of results. At one point, spanning the second and third inning, 5 straight outs came via the K. And K don't stand for kitchen, people. Although she was a master chef, cooking up something fierce out there on the bump. And her counterpart, Kaylee Klein, ain't too shabby either. She paints the inside stripe for a K that's looking the other way, and then she employs the riser, buys low, sells high, and just when you think the hurlers are untouchable, Natalie Barbosa steps up and smokes that bad boy. All the way to the wall that ball goes, and Natalie is flying around the base paths all the way to third, where she gracefully arrives at her destination. But everybody needs a partner in crime. Naomi Mark with a beautiful piece of hitting, inside out for the single to right, Barbosa across. Bucks take a 1-0 lead. The Redbirds immediately respond with some action of their own. Gianna Gong turns on one to get the party started right. Danger lurks precariously about when Asia Serif has the medal in her hands. Look out! Incoming, outgoing. Asia squares it up and sends it back where it came from. 2 runs come across. They score 3 total in the frame to go up by 2, dropping to the bottom of the frame by the same name. Buccaneers runners second and third, ground ball left side, and here comes Caitlin Chung. And if there ain't no call, there's still more ball. Caitlin comes to the realization and dives right back in there. And that girl seems somewhat mystified as to exactly just what went down. As we check it out a little closer An absolutely fantastic slide to avoid the tag. And right there, palms down, she clearly slaps the dish. But it's also a good lesson to learn that you have to recognize the situation. If a call isn't made, the outcome is still undetermined, so play on. Fortunately, in this case, it all worked out fine. She was safe. She is safe. Balboa gets one back. They trail by just 1, 3-2. That man is getting dangerous out there for everybody. Celine Chen gets the ball. Celine Chen gets knocked down. Celine Chen holds on. Happy days are here again. We're still besties. We're still best friends. Once more, check it out. After she corrals it, it transfers to the bare hand, and somehow she keeps it from touching the ground. And she pops right back up. That girl is as tough as nails. And I'm talking about them hammering nails, not painted fingernails. You good? I'm good. I'm good. You good? I'm good. We good. Oh me, oh my, oh check out Miss Lacayo. When she hits it, it travels. And she herself is circumnavigating 3/4 of the way around the base pads. Caitlin scores another run. The Bucks tie this thing up with the potential go-ahead run at third, and they fulfill their potential. Zara Marks executes the squeeze to toasty perfection. Here come a Lacayo. Balboa out in front, 4-2-3. Zooming into the top of the sixth, it's the Cards who break out the whooping sticks. Darcy Miller stinging single to center for the leadoff rally igniter. And even though they have short sleeves, they've still got some tricks up them. Sophia Duncan lays it expertly on the carpet. Darcy comes flying in to score. We're all tied up 4-4, and greedy little fingers always want more. Lori Valencia takes the heat the other way to start the merry-go-round a-spinning. And like a runaway 44 down O'Shaughnessy Avenue, Lowell keeps rolling. Kaylee Klein likes the high ones, and she turns the heat around. Gives that ball concussion. Careful, coach, you're gonna dislocate your shoulder. Kaylee into third with a cloud of dust. Lowell increases 7-4 now as we head to the bottom of the sixth. Asia Sarif comes out of nowhere. She puts the mid up there and the ball sticks. Zara Mark continues to contribute to the cause. Into precariously dangerous enemy territory she ventures. Focus for real. Plus pure concentration equals I did good! I did good! And when Lacayo gets it by her, belt level for the third out, in the top of the seventh, there's only one place to go from here. Last chance Bucks, down by 3. Caitlin Chung had a monster championship game. She torches the single to left field to start the 7th inning off on a positive note, but the Bucks could not move that line along. 2 outs now. It looks like Kaylee shakes off the number 1, goes to the changeup, and there are no more outs left. The Cardinals, on the strength of a 4-run 6th inning, come from behind to hold on and defend their championship hardware on top of the city once again in 2024.
This is the second time in a row I've seen you come out just a little bit shy of winning that championship.
Yeah.
You got one more year. What are you going to do?
I think we're just going to come back, work harder, and try getting more girls because we lose 3 of our seniors, which is a big part of our team, but we're going to fight back.
Why do you play softball or sports, and what does it give you?
I play softball because I've been playing since I was younger, and I mean, I've always loved the sport. I grew up watching my older sisters play, so I think I've just found the love and like home. Like this is where all my girls I've met since I was 10, 8 years old, so they're like family to me. They're like my second family, so softball is like another home and family to me.
What does sports, softball mean to you in your life?
It's a big part of my life. I want to play college softball, so I'm, really into it. Practice every weekend, practicing every day, like working on my craft.
Tell me about your relationships with your teammates and how sports helps those relationships.
It's just such a tight-knit team, and I think it's like everyone's really nice. No one's in a bad attitude. Everyone like lifts each other up and holds each other accountable, and I think we all have very great relationships with each other.